Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome to the today podcast, and my name is Milan, and I'm so excited to dive into a topic that is close to my heart and impactful for many peoples. My topic is about the long-term health benefit of organic food for seniors in retirement communities. Let's move to the next slide. Let's start with the quick stat. You can see only 10% of senior consumes organic food regularly. Yet studies shows it links to better health outcomes like reduced inflammation and metabolic health. So my questions is, what makes organic food so special? Let's unpack it. The next one is about like what is organic food and why is important. What is about the organic food? Basically organic food is grown without synthetic pesticides and genetically modified organisms or harmful chemicals, making it a cleaner and often more nutrient dense options. And for seniors this matters even more because as we age, like their bodies become more sensitive to environmental toxins and the chronic inflammation, so which becomes a bigger health risk for them. Organic foods can help by reducing exposure to harmful substances and providing antioxidants that fight oxidative stress. So what can you expect to learn today? So I will walk you through the how organic food affects inflammation, metabolic health, and even emotional well-being. And later we will hear some insight from our expert who has been in a culinary field for years, helping senior make better food choice. So now the next slide is like what we're gonna explore today. So in our today podcast video, so we will describe or we will explore the organic food and its important, like how does this improve the senior people health, and how does the lower level of pesticide residues benefit senior health over time, like consumption of organic food, how it's lower the risk of chronic disease, and how can you make more accessible the organic food in the retirement communities for the senior peoples. And the next, like the how the consumption of organic food helps in social determinants of health. So it helps in a health and well-being thus by making a bring a positive health effect and contribute to the emotional well-being and mental well-being to the seniors people. And it also falls on the economic stability by reducing the cost barrier, like organic food is often more expensive but making it less accessible for seniors with limited financial resources. So healthcare savings also, like it helps in the healthcare savings, like by better health outcome from the organic food is obviously. And obviously it's education, because educating seniors and caregivers who support the benefit of organic food can empower inform decision making and improve dietary habits. And it will also contribute to the social and community context, like community it contributes to the community, like group initiative such as community meetings, cooperative buying programs can make organic food more accessible and foster connections. And it also helps in cultural norms by promoting organic food with values of health conscious seniors and encouraging trust and adoptions too. So these are our social determinant of health that contribute through the consumption of organic food to the senior people. So our next slide will be about the key research finding that I found through my research. So here are the some research findings. So one is reduce inflammation. So one of the standout benefit of organic food is like ability to reduce inflammation, which is a very key factor in chronic illness like heart disease and diabetes. And second one is improve metabolic health. So senior who include organic food in their diet also experience like better metabolic health. This includes healthier blood sugar levels, improved cholesterol ratios, and better weight management. And third is like high nutritional value. Yeah, obviously organic foods contains the less pesticide, less pesticide, which means generally have higher level of antioxidants and essential nutrients compared to the conventionally grown plants and vegetables. And it also help in positive effects on a mental well-being. So the it also help in a sustainability and community impact as well. How does it affect on the community impact? And also it contribute to the lower exposure to harmful substance. It's like one of the most significant benefits of organic food is the reduced exposure to pesticides and synthetic chemicals. Like older people are particularly vulnerable now to the harmful effects of pesticides, which can exacerbate health issues like inflammation, metabolic disorders, and even cognitive decline. And it also being positive effect on mental well-being by fascinating that organic food doesn't just impact the physical health, it also affect the mental well-being. Eco-friendly and sustainable packaging combined with the natural appeal of organic product fosters trust and happiness among the consumers of older peoples. So our next slide will be my short interview with my expert, so who share his knowledge and experience with me, and I want to all of you to watch with me that video. So this one is the video of myself with my expert Camilo Torres with the director of culinary service. So I will just show you a few video like less video, and the rest of video I will post in a description in my YouTube channel. Let's go through the video. So hi Camilo, how are you doing today?
Very good, man.
So as you see, like I'm working on my research project, and it's especially for the long-term health benefit of organic food for our senior people living in the retirement community. So you know few research articles for the reference. So for the better insight, I want to ask some few questions. I would just gain some knowledge from you, insight from you, and I have made a few questions from articles, and I want to capture your opinion and maybe more insight for my project.
Absolutely.
So ask you, and like first questions is, so what do you think about the organic food and how its role to enhance the positive health effects in senior people, especially retirement community? So if you can give an insight about it, it will be great.
So for me,
Yeah.
when you talk about food, you talk about the natural place that it comes from, the earth.
Yeah.
And what happens is, through processing, we change what the food actually is. So organic food, having no GMOs, no pesticide, no additive, contributes to just keeping the food to the way that it naturally came. So this food, whether it be apples, pears, fruit, vegetables, proteins, all these items, when they're organic, they aren't tampered with. You know, they're as fresh as you can possibly get it. So having those that organic food available to some of our seniors who usually develop really like they battle against those preservatives, all those GMOs, all those pesticides. It's not easy to fight, but as young people, we're able to fight it a lot easier. But our elderly and our seniors, as they get older, they have a harder time processing some of these foods. So keeping it organic is what's going to keep them being able to still eat what they want to eat, but not get the side effects of some of the other GMOs and pesticides that you get from non-organic foods.
Yeah, that's a great reason I would say. Is like, so are there any particular organic food like any vegetable, fruits or dairy that you suggest or that? Here is the summary that Camilo Truest, the Director of Culinary Services, shared with me today. So these are all the things, the key highlight point that is shared to me, which is great. And I also took a video with one of the residents in the retirement community to know how their life is being improved through the consumption of organic food. I have a one video for that as well. I want you to watch with me. So the next slide will be with her video with her. Hi
Hi
Julie,
Julie,
how are you
how are you
today?
today?
So I'm
I'm
working on
working
my
on my
research
research
project. It's
project. It's
about the
about the
organic
organic
food for
food
the
for the
senior
senior
peoples.
peoples.
So
So
for
for
the
the
experience and
experience and
knowledge that
knowledge
you
that you
have
have
since a
since a
long
long
time before, I know you are having organic food. So made a few questions for you. So my first questions for you is like, what do you know about the organic food?
I know what
I've
you.
learned a bit over the years.
Yeah.
I have been using organic for quite a few years. The bananas, the eggs, the chicken, the veggies, but you can't get them all the time. It's healthier for us. As I'm getting older, we need something that our stomach can digest. And I think that organic is the way to go.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like, if you grow older, your stomach has very less digestion power, so it will be great helpful. So that's a great insight, I would say. And like, I have a next questions to like, as you are a senior people in a retirement committee, so what do you think the organic food is so important for you?
Because we're in a senior's home, our body, we're older.
Yeah.
We're in the 80s and 90s, hundreds, and our system cannot digest the regular food that they have with all the sprays, all the chemical. So we need organic to help us digest the food and don't hurt our system. Because with all the chemicals, we don't know what damage it's doing inside.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
the
true.
way to go is go organic.
Yeah, that's true, 100%. That was a great insight from the President Julie. She gave her experience and knowledge for a long time that she had. That was a great insight. So let's move to the next slide. So it's about the implications and analysis. So now let's connect the dots. Why does the organic food matters? So for seniors, the health benefits of organic food go beyond the individual. They ripple into the healthcare system. So lower inflammation and better metabolic health mean fewer doctor visits, fewer medications, and lower healthcare cost. Is obviously, but there is a challenge option, a challenge too. Like organic food can be expensive and harder to access. So this raises vital questions like how do we make a more affordable and available for the seniors. For this, my expert also given her is insight. For that, you can see on the video too. So we can, there is some action that we can take, like, so one of the actions will be advocate for organic meal programs in a retirement community. So if you make a meal program, like a awareness program in the retirement communities, like the advantages and calling the farmers to gather there, so it will be very beneficial to reduce the price and make it more accessible. So also we can do is introduce small organic fruits or vegetables into the daily meals, like we do. If you start our food with the organic in our daily meals, it will also be very helpful the the consumption of organic food. It will be great helpful to the bring the positive health effect in the peoples. And the main is like spread awareness about the health benefit of organic food, especially to the seniors or the family members or the caregivers who wants to increase the positive health effect in the seniors. So it will impact the every senior community embrace organic options. So it's a vision worth striving for too. So my call to action will be that, and the implication will be, you can see on there, like have better metabolic health and less inflammation, and that's true. So let's move to the conclusion. So let's recap, like how what does the organic food offer. So it offers the lower inflammation, better metabolic health, and increased emotional well-being. As we age, the choices we make today will shape the years ahead. So small changes like incorporating organic foods can lead to the big health benefit in the near future or in the coming days. So here is my challenge to you, to everyone, like how can you or your community make organic food a part of your life? So together, let's create healthier, happier, and senior communities. And let's make the organic food accessible all the places, retirement communities, not even also retired communities. Every senior people will have to get the organic food in their meal, so it will be very beneficial for their health component. So if you have any questions or any queries that you want to ask me, or you want me to make a more video on about it, so you can comment on my video, or you can ask on my message. I will leave a number on it there. So I would like to say thank you for all of you joining me today, like for in my podcast. If you found this valuable, the podcast, please share with the someone who might be benefit from it. So do not forget to subscribe for more insight on health and wellness. So for the until next time, take care, make every meal a step towards the better health. Thank you so much.